live on a Monday night. And it's not Steven Seagal with me, it's the Vast Man.
Happy Monday.
Is it? Oh. I wish it was Friday.
We are all in the darkest timeline, but let's just say it's a happy Monday.
Yes. So what are we doing? We are watching the Sean Connery, Lawrence Fishburne, Just Cause.
Quality thriller right there. Quality.
Does it count as horror, or is it just the...
No.
Just the thriller?
Yeah. Killer thriller.
Killer thriller. So I got it twice. I should to prove that.
Oh, okay.
But this one's special.
Oh, exactly the same.
Still sealed.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Nothing you can tell. Just looks clean. But yeah, it is sealed. So Luke was here earlier.
Hello, Luke, mate.
How are you? So he's made a short film as well. So check that out on his channel. Now, why did we choose this one?
Because you suggested it.
Don't you have some videos of this on your channel?
I do, yeah. So there's some awesome scenes in this movie, and I clipped them together and put them on. But yeah, to be honest, I like a nicely structured, tightly wound up thriller, and this one does it great. But what really makes it stands out is the cast, and Sean Connery, Ed Harris, Larry Fishburne, all excellent, and especially Ed Harris kills it in this, man.
It does, yes. So this is mine's 98 minutes, but my digital copy is 1 hour 42 minutes. So
as is mine.
Yeah. The VHS. Oh, talking of which, while we're chatting, I'll put there's some trailers. So we'll watch some trailers while we're
awesome
chatting. See if you can name the trailer.
I was watching this today, and it the twist kind of reminded me of Jagged Edge. With Jeff Bridges.
Spoilers.
Well, I'm just saying, I might not see Jagged Edge either, but it's definitely those vibes coming through there.
It does, yeah. It's one of those 80s, 90s thrillers that has a twist ending, isn't it? Where the killer might not be who you think it is.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those ones where it's very tight, compact. It runs through really fast. It's super interesting. Looks great, and but it all kind of gets seemingly wound up really, really early on. And you're like, well, wait a minute, there's 30 minutes left of the movie. I mean, come on, just looking at the timing, it's not exactly something else happening here.
Definitely. So Bob's here. Good evening, Bob.
Oh, Bob, mate. I love Bob, man. He's got awesome taste in movies, Bob.
He does.
Because he agrees with me.
So yeah, that is Outbreak on the telly.
Mm-hmm.
So
did you see another one? This movie is another one. It's like one of those thrillers that right near the end just sticks a bit of action in there, just to cap it off.
A car chase.
Just like this movie does the exact same thing. All movies should do that, man. Doesn't matter what genre movie is. Just stick an action scene at the end. Just just top it off. Put a smile on people's faces.
Because there's a car chase, of course, but it doesn't really go anywhere. So this was directed by Andrei Glimisha, who is a art dealer or something originally.
I'm sure you mispronounced that, dude.
Well, what is it?
I don't know.
So, like all good thrillers, it is based on a book.
Well, yeah, you can tell that, the way it's it's a very, very good plot. Very good plot. And a lot of misdirection in there, isn't there? The proper play it hard one way, and then it just flips over.
It's obviously that he did that. Now it's obviously maybe not. Okay, so it's But we got Blair Underwood, because what happened to him?
Yeah, I don't think I've seen much of him since when LA Law was the only thing I think I ever saw him in by the time I watched this, and I don't think I've seen him much.
No, let's get past these. These adverts are quite long. So there's Interview with the Vampire.
I need to watch that movie again, Interview with the Vampire.
Yeah.
I really wasn't a fan when it was released.
I enjoy it less each time I see it. So I saw Interview with the Vampire in the cinema. I saw Outbreak in the cinema. I saw Just Cause in the cinema.
I saw Outbreak in the cinema, but I didn't see those. Did Just Cause get a cinema release, did it?
Yeah.
It's one of those forgotten movies, like totally, like not many people talk about it. But people who have seen it, they normally like Judgment Night. People who have seen it go, "Oh yeah, it's a good movie." I mean, Judgment Night's a bit better, but it's just one of the movies that kind of just drops under the radar for no reason. I mean, it's a really well-made, polished movie. I mean,
Yes.
the cast is like outstanding. I don't know why. It's hardly ever shown on streaming sites. It's just, but for some reason, it's just one of the ones that kind of just fell off the radar. It's strange.
There's very few films that get people's comments on Instagram when I post them and I'm watching them, and this had a few. So great movie. I remember seeing this at the cinema. Really underrated movie in my opinion, and stuff like that. Which is very true. Do you know what's on the screen at the moment?
Oh, let's have a look. Ah, run! Casey Ryback, run your ass off, mate.
Under Siege 2 doesn't say Dark Territory anyway.
No Dark Territory, yeah.
Yes, Bob does have good tastes.
Yes, you do, mate. Yes, you do. You stand out. I stand out amongst all these people with their half-ass opinions.
Don't you take on the chow already. Good evening, other Luke. So he's seen it, so good. See? Great performance by Connery.
Agreed,
and Lawrence Fishburne's good as well. Yeah, because
yeah. Connery, man, adds a lot of gravitas to the movie, doesn't he? He's just kind of like everyone. It feels like everybody in the movie is like proper, like enjoying themselves and like putting a lot of effort into it. It doesn't look like they're like doing it for the paycheck or anything.
Yeah, definitely. Hang on, the specialist is on. Sharon Stone Stallone in the shower.
I saw that at the cinema.
Yep. Right.
James Wood is awesome in Specialist. He's the best thing in it. He's better than the explosions. I like the good explosion, but James Wood's performance in that movie is more explosive than the explosions.
So what is the other film with Sean Connery and Ed Harris in?
The Rock.
Yay!
I'm convinced. I'm absolutely convinced. Sean Connery told Michael Bay, "Look, man, Ed Harris, he did an awesome job in this movie I've just made. Get him in this one," and that's what they did. I'm sure of it. I've got no proof, but I am sure of it.
What was it? Ed in Needful Things, The Abyss. But it's been around since the 70s.
I think he did a couple with George Romero, didn't he?
Yeah, that Night Riders.
Night Riders, yeah.
Let's see. Luke says, "Oh, when am I going to do a kickboxer watch party? I've done a kickboxer watch party. I did it with the director of Kickboxer, so
can't beat that."
Well, there were technical issues for the first half, but yeah, it was worth it in the end. So here we go. We're off. Oh, press play. I forgot.
I'm there. I'll fast forward the Warner Brothers logo.
Nice. Oh, I got my volume up. Florida. Now, some of this was filmed in London, in the Shepperton Studios, I think it was.
Your red's not coming up very well on the screen there. It's like proper red, like the text.
Proper red on the screen.
There it looks white.
Shitty webcam.
Oh, it is.
Kate Capshaw's in this, Mrs. Steven Spielberg. So yeah, Blair Underwood.
Adequate in this movie.
Will Smith was supposed to be up for the Blair Underwood part.
But was there somebody else up for it?
Will Smith.
Never. I'm glad they picked Blair Underwood.
Oh, I see. I didn't notice this was set in the past before.
Oh yeah. Well, it's yeah. I mean, the beginning bit. He's in jail for like 8-9 years or something. So
yeah, I thought this was the. I must have blinked when the date came up.
Yeah, because he's been in jail for 8 years when his nana comes and this film is
with the jokes.
Although I've got to say, Blair Underwood is not very good at being like someone who looks like he's a bit urban sort of dude. He's like,
it doesn't really work.
He's a bit too clean cut for that, isn't he? He's a bit too clean.
I believe him as the university graduate and everything, but when he's trying to be down on the bio,
looks like he should be playing a lawyer.
But maybe that's why they cast him, because he looks too nice.
Yeah, I think that's exactly right. Yeah, against typing it.
So yeah, there will be spoilers in this. Leave him alone, you cracker son of a bitch. Yes, we are. Elm Street 4 is on the 25th of October with Jim's Retro Emporium and Savage Zombie Reviews. There you go. And there's, yeah, because where was it? He was originally Larry Fishburne, and then he went to Lawrence. Because
what year was that? Did he decide to change it?
I can't remember. It was in the 90s.
I don't know. I'm thinking in Fled. Is he Larry Fishburne or Lawrence Fishburne in Fled?
Yeah, I'm trying to think which one I remember him.
Yeah,
he's in Apocalypse Now.
It was around that time, wasn't it? It's definitely Event Horizon. He's Lawrence Fishburne. I'll put it here actually. Let me just double check.
Yeah, I'm looking for it. There it is.
You can find it faster than me.
Yeah, Lawrence Fishburne. There you go.
Where are you? I've got the box here. Lawrence Fishburne.
All right. He's also in Elm Street 3, but I think he's Larry in that.
Yeah, he is. He's all right in that, isn't he? Doesn't do much.
He's barely in it, isn't he?
Which reminds me, is this movie? Is there like? You think it was like edited down or something? There was something because Chris Sarandon's in the movie. Jerry Dandridge is in the movie.
I was going to bring that up.
But he's in 2 seconds, and you're like, well,
got a couple of lines.
A proper actor, and he's hardly in it. They must have cut his roll down.
I think there was a good 10-15 minutes cut. There's no trivia or anything on this film. It's got a 6.4 on IMDb, which is pretty good. Ned Beatty's in it as well. Just as but he's more of a small part anyway. But yeah, Chris Sarandon doesn't get anything to do, I think. Let's see.
Now it's 8 years later, isn't it?
Yeah. So then, because it jumps and you think he's in prison for the same thing, but he's not, is he? Because he got beaten up, let go, and then he's released. So yeah, I guess it's edited to make you think that it's the same case, and then it comes out that it's not the same case. Because you've got Kevin McCarthy from the original Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Yeah.
In Inner Space.
Joe Dante stalwart as well.
Yes. Yeah, that's very true.
He's got a tiny role in this as well. A really tiny role. Yeah.
I
mean, I like it when they put like high profile people, but they give him something to do, man. Because he's literally got like 2 lines in the whole movie. It's like, why? They've definitely done something with they're definitely like.
I mean, trimmed it down to a lean 90 something minutes.
Definitely trimmed it down.
So February 17th, 1995, it came out in America. And we got it March 31st. That's not bad.
In 1995? All right, okay. So it came out before 7?
That's a good point. I think so.
That's another kind of whodunit sort of thriller movie, isn't it?
Yeah, that was.
I just figured if that had come out beforehand, this one might have tanked because of it, but I don't know when they came out. So
September 22nd. So good 6 months later. But it doesn't have a budget listed, but it made 36 million worldwide,
which is pretty poor, isn't it?
Not bad for a low budget thriller. I guess maybe 10 million.
It's not low budget, is it? It's got a caliber cast, high caliber.
Yeah. So Sean Connery turned out a part in Braveheart for this. As King Edward I.
But wasn't he in First Night, which was the same year, with Richard Gere?
I think maybe. Now you want? I got to look that up now.
Pretty sure he was.
I don't have the thumbs of a 12-year-old.
Kind of just comes in at the end, or is it the beginning of the end?
Well, he's in it. Oh yeah, that was 95, and he was. Yeah, he was in it, bits and pieces, wasn't he? Mostly. I'm not a fan of that film.
I don't mind it.
It's a bit drab. Let's pop that. Blair's Annual was a good in straight-to-video film with Lou Gossett Jr., The Streets of LA, also known as Father and Son. I think I've seen it advertised somewhere recently. I don't know if it's coming out on Blu-ray or something. So check it out. But yeah, we're introduced to, was he ex-lawyer, Sean Connery.
Well, I think his name is Paul Armstrong in the movie, isn't it?
It's Academy Award winner. Based on the best-selling thriller. Paul Armstrong is a respected Harvard law professor. But do you think there's a lot of stuff that convenience to make the story actually get to where it needs to go? Because hiring him, he's
against
gets him off.
Penalty as well, isn't he? He's against the death penalty, and
yeah, he's against the death penalty. There's a kid for
Bobby Early's on death row as well, isn't he? Yeah, it's maybe a bit too clever for its own good, but
because he gets the letter, he ignores it because he's not going to take it. Then his wife reads it and says, "You should take it." So he wasn't going to. If she hadn't found the letter, it would never happen. But the reason she's involved heavily as well, which we find out later.
That's right. Yeah, that's the twist in the plot. All a part of it, isn't it?
Yeah. Apparently, the trailer had a shot of Boy Scouts discovering the body of the girl, which is cut out. So there's probably a good few minutes cut out.
I mean, the story itself is quite grim, isn't it? I mean, the subject matter is quite grim.
It's very.
But it's not played that way. It's like very entertaining and it's like fun. It's like a fun movie, but that bit is like very hardcore.
Oh yeah, and then I didn't notice yesterday, but Scarlett Johansson's Sean Connery's daughter in this.
Sean Connery's daughter's in this?
No, Scarlett Johansson plays Sean Connery's daughter.
Oh, plays, right. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I did notice that. I looked at her and I'm like, she looks familiar. She's proper young, isn't she? About 11 years old or something.
So, she's here as one of the blonde girls. But that's about it. She does get, spoilers, kidnapped at the end. Oh, there she is.
I've got to say, this, as much as I like the movie, it's probably the worst movie we've done at a watch party that I've done with you, Gareth. Probably like the least one, like the least. Even though I like it very much. But I'm just saying. All the other ones are like my favourite S-tier movies, but this one's a little lower down, but it's a cracking film.
What's the body count?
The body count?
Yeah.
Can
you work it out?
Who?
Can you work it out how many killed in the film?
In the film?
Yeah.
It's just the baddie in it. That's it. No? Oh, and the guy gets electrocuted. It's 2, isn't it? No? What's that look in your face?
Higher than a 6.
Yeah. Oh, higher than a 6?
No. Higher than 2.
All right, okay. Let me think. I literally just watched it today.
Yeah. So-called fan. Dominoes.
Oh, the parents got killed as well, didn't they?
And
I'm lost, mate. Go on, tell us.
One of the cops gets his throat slit, doesn't he? Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Hey, Joseph. Thanks for dropping by. But yeah, so we've got Sean Connery, who's how old in this? 60 something, and she's probably in a late 40s, early 50s, and his daughter.
Is he not in his 70s? Is he not in his 70s? Sean Connery in this?
It could be, yeah. Hang on, let's have a look. How's your maths? If this was 95, and he was born in 65.
63, yeah, 65, yeah.
And she is. She was born in 53. So that's 42. Yeah, my work maths are any good. Modern audience wouldn't like that. He's doing all right now.
Totally.
Yeah, so there we go.
Oh, that was a good line there that the wifey said to him. You got to get a bit bloody once in a while. It's good for the soul. It's a good line.
Yeah, she'll regret that later on when a kid's been threatened with a knife. She's already been beaten up by someone. She's got a black eye because of her job where she's... I can't remember. A psychiatrist or something, isn't she? Oh, there you go. Now, there's something I don't get, because he goes... Where is he living at the moment? Does it say? Is it Washington or somewhere?
I don't know.
Because he flies down to Florida to help solve this case. And then about halfway through the film, his wife sometimes joins him or sometimes pops in and out of Florida. Oh, actually, no, the family's on holiday there, aren't they? So then, nearby. Yeah, he's as old as her parents. A newspaper, what's that? I watched A Time to Kill last night. Still a bit of tough watching parts. Yeah, that's another one like this, with the murder of a child.
Yeah, really good movie.
That's a really good one as well.
Did lots of good legal thrillers in the 90s, didn't he? Lots of good. The John Grisham ones were all good, man. Yeah, all really good.
Maybe too many. That's why they died out.
They were like the Marvel of the 90s. Was the John Grisham thrillers?
Yeah, The Firm, Client, Pelican Brief, Time to Kill, Gingerbread Man,
Runaway Jury.
But yeah, all good thrillers with a great cast. Heavy flirting. And then we got Microfiche. Staple of any 80s or 70s, 80s, 90s thriller, isn't it? The newspapers of yesteryear.
Do you get them in this country, microfiche things? Like, I've never seen one in real life.
Yeah, but I think they're all digital now. So I think she said they're transferring some of them to digital in this. Oh, look, the dark green Ford Granada, which will come into play later. So, what is his plan? Blair Underwood's. He uses Sean Connery to get him out of prison.
That's right. So he can get revenge on his wife.
On his wife, who he blames for getting him castrated in prison in the original case that she dropped because she couldn't win it. And that's it, basically.
That's it, yeah.
So, yeah. Although I think his plan is to escape after he's...
Well, I suppose he just wanted to get off death row as well at the same time, innit? Because he's the man who did the deed.
Yeah.
And that's like just the cherry on the cake. I mean...
Mixing with Ed Harris is not a...
Yeah.
To get him out. Yeah. Don't know why they let Ed Harris paint his prison cell.
Such a great character, Ed Harris's character. It's a shame they didn't put him in a couple more scenes. That would have been so nice.
I guess they were going for the Hannibal Lecter type, weren't they?
Yeah, isn't he? Totally. He's like a mixture of Hannibal Lecter and Exodus 3, Brad Dourif's character, the Gemini killer. A bit of the two. Because Anthony Hopkins is very smooth, isn't he? He's not shouty or anything in Silence of the Lambs. But Ed Harris in this, man, he proper his explosive performance in it.
And then we've got Blair Underwood playing his country bumpkin part now. Buck and Shuffle. Like crabs in the bath. Yeah. Well-read prison inmate. What was Connery doing at this time? So he'd just done Rising Sun in 93, A Good Man in Africa in 94. I don't think I've seen that one. It's a historical drama from Bruce Beresford.
Medicine Man in 92. Was 92 Medicine Man?
Yeah, that was, from Medicine Man was 92, yeah. And
do you not do Dragonheart in 95 as well?
That was 96.
That was 96, okay. Quite
just
busy.
in The Voice. And then 96, The Rock. 98, The Avengers.
Have you seen The Avengers? I totally don't remember that movie at all.
It's probably for the best.
Is that Ralph Fiennes in Avengers?
Yes, that's it. Irma Thurman, Ralph Fiennes, and dressed as teddy bears.
I don't remember him that. I don't remember him that at all. Well, I barely remember the movie, but I don't remember him that at all.
I saw it in the cinema too. Then he was in a.
It's like that Val Kilmer one, The Saint. I remember nothing about that movie, even though I've seen it. I don't remember anything.
Yeah, I've seen it a few times. It's still good. It's all right, but it's sort of let down in places. So yeah, then you're Playing by Heart, where it's a big cast of people. Entrapment in 99, Finding Forrester in 2000, then a big gap, and then The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen in 2003, which was his last big film, or last proper part.
Was that League of Gentlemen? That was it?
Yeah, The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Right.
Which is, I don't mind, it's very enjoyable, but yeah,
it's no Blade.
No, it's not. But here is Lawrence Fishburne making his appearance 20 minutes in. Oh no, was he? He was at the beginning, but yeah, was he at the beginning? No.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. Well, they just show him walking into the room, don't they? And that's it, really.
Yeah.
Now they're telling the rest of the story.
I don't know why he's wearing sunglasses indoors, but I'm playing Russian roulette.
I was a big fan of Lawrence Fishburne in the 90s. I thought he was awesome.
Yeah, was it like Deep Cover and?
Oh, Deep Cover, yeah, man, awesome.
But yeah, he was turning his hand down, I think, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm. He's good in King of New York as well. It's crazy in that movie. Fantastic.
It's crazy. That is a very dark film. What's he doing these days? Where do we get? Yeah, what did he have for the 90s? Lots. Yeah, King of New York. He was an episode of The Equalizer in 1989 as Larry Fishburne. King of New York as Larry Fishburne. Cadence. I think it was called Stockade in the UK with Charlie Sheen as Larry Fishburne. 18 episode of Pee-wee's Playhouse.
What year was that?
That was 86 to 90.
Oh, okay. Great.
Then Class Action in 91 as Larry. Boys in the Hood, of course, Larry Fishburne. Deep Cover as Larry. What's Love Got to Do with It? That might be the one where he changed it to Lawrence. The Tina Turner biopic. And lots of unknowns one.
I think I saw that one.
Othello in 95. Fled with one of the Baldwin brothers. 96. Event Horizon 97. Hoodlum 97. Then The Matrix 99.
I think he got fat in the 2000s a bit, didn't he? He got a bit fat.
Don't we all?
Yeah, that was about the same time.
Oops, going ahead of myself again. Yeah, so far so good. Everything's on a legit. And then back on the Everglades. Is that somewhere you'd visit, the Everglades?
No, I wouldn't go anywhere in the deep south. Thank you very much. I just watched what movie did I watch? Southern Comfort for the first time. Walter Hill Southern Comfort, which is an awesome film. I don't know why I've never seen that before. Oh, it's a really good film. And that's totally put me off going down anywhere. Louisiana, Cajun country, anything like that.
Oh, it's only shame
alligators. There's too many alligators down there as well.
Yeah, anywhere
we'll see.
Got that.
This coroner here is like every coroner in every movie is like very flippant, does not bother about blood, smoking. I'm surprised she's not eating the sandwich like they do in the other ones.
Yeah,
they all have the same character type of a don't give a shit sort of coroner. Stock character.
Yeah, whether I'm choking. Help. Yeah. Right, where are we?
I didn't notice when I was watching it today. I was like, I mean, the movie flies through pretty fast, but it's just that there's a lot of talking scenes in it. Like, there's a lot of just talking heads, but they've made it really interesting. It's just like it flies by, and you just get what you need to know. There's no like too much character depth and side stories or whatever. It's just very, very focused. I like it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So this is where we find out she didn't do much investigations.
Yeah.
As soon as the confession came out.
Yeah. They make all the cops look really bad in it, but in the end, it's not really cops that are bad. I mean, they're bad because they're racist or whatever, but it's like there's a bigger villain.
How can Lawrence Fishburne be racist?
Yeah, this is true. Yeah, maybe not Lawrence Fishburne. He's a bit of a twat, though, isn't he?
Well, he's got his backstory. We'll find out about later. Who is it?
I mean, he's not very nice to Sean Connery when he gets in the car and he gets the seatbelt and pulls it around his throat. That's not very good behavior. I don't even know what was the point in that scene. I don't even understand what he was trying to do there. I mean, I don't get it.
You gonna watch this with us? Just cause.
Just cause what?
Just because, yeah.
Just cause what?
Just cause.
Yeah, just cause what, though?
Get to bed.
God, I wish my kids went to bed at this time. They'll be up when I go home.
Yeah. So here we go. Local cop being nice to everyone in the streets. Hit him with a phone book. Well, I think the seatbelt thing was... I don't know if he was trying to prove a point of what he could have done to the girl to stop her screaming while they drove away so no one thought on it, but...
You think?
He
said he just knocked her out. Did he not just say it like straight afterwards? He said when he got out the car, he said he must have knocked her out at the intersection. Because if she got in the car with him, then like he must have lured her into the car, so she wouldn't be like, he didn't like force her into the car. Anyway,
90s kids. Yeah, here we go. But here we go. Here is Ned Beatty.
If I was Ned Beatty, I would move out the south. He always gets a bad rap.
Yeah,
Ned, doesn't he?
I'll move to Alaska, favorite brother? Yes. Warren Beatty.
Is that his brother?
Yeah.
Get out of town. For reals? They look nothing alike. Are you serious? That's his brother? Nah, can't be, man.
No? Let's have a look.
You're making that up.
Unless Bob tells me first. Ned Beatty. This is where it looks stupid. Oh, hang on, I'll be back in a second. Right, there we go. So yeah, we're just going through the motions, finding out all the bad stuff. So yeah, passed away in 21, right? 2021. Nickname 5'7". It's the one thing it doesn't say. Family.
Have you watched Expendables 4 yet?
Yeah, unfortunately.
It wasn't very good, was it? I don't think it was like that bad, but no, it wasn't very good. Like
It was just so fake looking. That's the worst thing
yeah,
it
it
could
was
do.
Yeah, it was. I wonder why they did that.
I don't know. I know it's been in the works for ages, but still.
And I didn't know Sly Stallone was going to go missing after the first scene.
Spoilers.
Well, I didn't. I just said missing. And I had no idea.
Doesn't look like he's related. But yeah. Yeah, it wasn't. It was.
Yeah. I mean, nobody really gets anything to do in that movie, did he?
No, they had poor Dolph Lundgren in it with a wig on
because
he was to go through treatment.
Yeah, and he does nothing in the movie. And you get Tony Jaa in it. He doesn't do barely anything.
Yeah, you got Tony Jaa and the Eco, the two baddest.
I mean, Eco is better in it, but like that, the fight at the end, they should have made something more of that. I was expecting like a big battle, like an epic sort of thing, but it was like, I think Eco could have taken Jason Statham any day of the week.
Yes. Yep, they're not related. See, Bob knows. I'm an idiot.
I knew you meant
I trusted the internet too much.
Fake news from Gareth.
Oh, here we go. Poor teacher. Living with that, knowing that she saw the kid get in the car. Oh, yeah, she waved to the teacher before she got in the car. No wonder it haunts her every night. But yeah, Expendables 4, there was, you had Tony Jaa. I didn't even recognize him because he's barely in it. Was he the fisherman that gives him a lift and then does some fighting in the last 5 minutes, and that's it.
And all the stunts are over the top, but like in a crappy way. Because they all look so fake. So
it looked like no actor shared any screen together. They were like cut and pasted in because it's just so.
The body count is high, but it's just like there's no effect of it at all.
Yeah, Equalizer 3 I enjoyed though.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, after the second one.
Better than the second
one. It was very good. It was. I didn't know anything about it going in, so it was very good.
That's the first really good Denzel Washington film I've seen in quite a few years. Not really been a big fan of him lately, but this one.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Like,
I know
back on form. Like in the
thought
role you like him.
Because what's he done recently? Macbeth. Yeah. He's been on a break. Equalizer 2 in 2018. The Little Things in 2021.
Oh, that was rubbish. That was a horrible film. That was.
Which one?
The Little Things. Yeah.
Yeah. What was that about? That sounds familiar. Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, it's the one with Rami Malek, and it was supposed to be this, and Jared Leto and everything. It's supposed to be a big thriller, but yeah, it turned out not.
Denzel's normally good in thrillers as well, but I don't know what happened.
Yeah. Good evening,
Cadaver Club. Ben.
Happy October to you, sir.
Nice to see you, Ben. Upload a video, mate. It's Halloween month, like you say. Get a video out. I never upload, and I got a video out this month. Or half a video.
Yeah, this is it. Zach Vass is back. He almost liked the Salem's Lot remake.
I think I've surrendered myself to the fact, that I'm just gonna put a video out once every couple of months or something, just at
No,
my
why
at my
not?
own leisure, and do a live stream once every couple of
If
months.
that's what you like,
And that's it. I'm not
what
going to
you
try doing stuff any more than that because I just don't have the time, and I don't like having an idea of
Like-
doing something and just going half-assed into it. I'm going to do it. Might as well do it properly and just do something worthwhile.
No, do it like me, half-assed, and just check it out there.
You're fine, man. You're like a machine, so it comes
Yeah,
out
well,
like
just move on to the next one.
it's quality controlled.
Fuck that shit. I ain't got time for that. So yeah, he's barely done any films, Denzel, the last 10 years. Equalizer 3, 2, 1. 2 Guns in 2013.
Oh yeah,
Magnificent 7
I didn't like that very
2016.
much either. Yeah, was that
Fences,
2016? Not long
2016.
ago. Crikey.
Yeah, I know exactly. Roman J. Ezreal, the Squire, 2017. That's it. Oh, just missed a bit with the scream.
Sean Connery was like, "What the hell was all that nonsense?" Good line, mate.
Yeah, you're right. I would not go out in the country. Oh, even Disneyland's got bloody gators.
I know they don't even seem very scared of them. It's like, bloody hell,
No.
dude, there's alligators all over the place.
What the fuck was all that nonsense about? But yeah, well, so I've spent time in Australia, and you got the spiders, you got the snakes, you got the crocodiles, you got the sharks. What else kills you? Spiders, snakes, most things.
I'm pretty sure the kangaroos will kill you over there as well.
What's it called? Friday Night at Freddy's. I don't know much about that.
Five
You know
Nights
much
at
about that?
Freddy's, man, not Friday Nights at Freddy's.
Oh, I see exactly. I don't know anything about it. What is it? I know it's
Your
a game.
kids not play it. Your kids must play it.
No, he doesn't play it. He watches videos on it. That's about it. He got sometimes. It's just a spooky game, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been announced for years. So it's supposed to be coming out soon, isn't it?
I think it comes out next month. Next week, I think. Next week or week after.
Yeah, hopefully. It makes sense. It can feel like a grind. You just got to do what works for your home. Yeah, indeed. There you go.
Man.
Well said.
For sure.
Dingoes. Yes, dingoes.
Yeah.
And marsupial werewolves. Yes. Is that Howling?
Howling 3, yeah. Howling 3.
Yes. I was going to say, is it 3 or 5? But yeah, it's 3, isn't it?
That's classic.
Piss poor franchise. It peaked at 2.
Peaked at 1, mate.
No. Christopher Lee in Howling 2 with Sybil Danning topless.
I don't like all that hanky-panky stuff in movies, you know that, mate. I'm glad this cause there's no hanky-panky in just cause, and I think it works better.
Werewolves look like monkeys because they got the wrong suits delivered to the set.
Is that right?
Europe.
Jeez.
Yeah, so they couldn't. They got monkey suits and had to use those instead of werewolf suits.
Blimey.
There you go. It's in America on October 27th. Yeah, now I can see it's
You never know.
Scarlett Johansson.
Have you seen Saw X yet?
No, I don't like anything with eye trauma.
It was quite good, you know. I went to see Exorcist Believer, but the reviews were so bad for it. I was like, nah, I'm not going to do it, mate. So I went and watched Saw, even though I don't like the Saw movies. Apart from the first one, I'll give them all a pretty wide berth. But I heard good things about it, and I went to see it, and it was a good film. I enjoyed it. I ain't ever going to watch it again. I'm never going to watch it again because it was like, it was very squeamish to watch. I was like squaring in my chair like all the time. I had fun with it, but like I don't want to go through that again.
Yeah, that's why I'm going to watch it at home.
Yeah.
So who broke into his car?
They didn't say. He just went back to his car, and it was then he got whacked on the head as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
He hit on the head as well. I think they're just the people of the town. They don't like the fact that he's working for the.
I don't think he was one of the policemen.
Yeah. Dude, my ears are so red. Why are my ears so red? Look at that. See that? My ears are red. Hot. Someone's
Peter one,
saying good
absolute
things and
classic.
bad things about me at the same time. He's burning.
2 is just ridiculous enough to be
One,
a good
absolute
time.
classic. 2 is just ridiculous enough to be a good time. Yeah, I know Ben's a huge fan of the Howling.
What was it? Here you go. The Howling.
Yeah, I love that poster, man. That's such a good poster.
Yeah, it's an awesome poster, isn't it?
I just wish the movie was as scary as that poster makes it out to be, but
yeah, it's not one I enjoy as a werewolf movie. I know it.
Yeah.
91 was it? American Werewolf in London. We had this, Wolfen, and then there was a fourth, a Roger Corman one, I think.
Yeah, well, Wolfen's pretty good as well, but it's not really werewolf film, though, is it?
It's
really
not werewolf, so it's like possibility of Native Americans transforming it from. I suppose these wolves running wild in the knocked down buildings, isn't it? Really?
Mm-hmm. I don't think they'll ever make a werewolf movie again. That's practical. They're just not going to do it.
No. Why would you when you've done American Werewolf in Paris?
Exactly. Yeah.
Where is
it's still not a bad movie, even with all that stuff in it.
Ooh!
We missed the line. They missed the best line in the movie.
Which one?
If that's a confession, my ass is a banjo, and missed the line.
That is true.
I mean, Sean Connery that line is just like perfect, absolutely perfect.
Hey, Ramon, late phases. That might be it. That sounds right.
Is a good one. Yeah. It's no American Werewolf, but it is a very, very good one.
Yeah, this is not a well-known film or a
yeah. I think it was going to be like that. I did.
Yeah, but we're here to enjoy it. Once or twice you'll watch. It's sad. Yes, it is. But Bad Moon. Yes, Bad Moon. Everyone knows what people go to.
I don't know, man. Bad Moon, it looks good in places, but in other places it looks so mechanical. You can just tell.
But it is low budget. It can't be.
It is a puppet.
Probably about the same budget as American Werewolf, adjusted for inflation.
But at times it does look good. Like at least they're trying to make it look scary. You have to make a werewolf look scary, dude.
I guess Dog Soldiers is
that one. I think they light it too much in the movie. And
in which one?
Yeah, you just see it's a guy with a big headpiece on, and that's just all mechanical. It's yeah. There's a funny bit in Bad Moon where he's getting chased by the werewolf, and you can see it's behind some bushes. And you see the werewolf running, and it's literally just like their head. It's going clack clack clack, and it's this guy's arms doing this. And that's like it's weird, man. It's weird.
Stupid HD. Late Phases was good. I don't know if I've seen that. Let me check that out. Not coming up. What am I doing? Late Phases, yeah. Why is it not showing up? Is it under a different name? Or is it 2014 one? Pretty much, pretty well known over here in the Netherlands.
It's weird. Werewolf movies are the only kind of movies where they always try to make the werewolf movie not like a werewolf movie. They always try and change it up and be something different. I don't know why they do that. Just make a classic werewolf movie. This just doesn't happen anymore. Oh, I didn't like that, dude.
This man and I can be friends. Werewolf was super fun. I did enjoy that.
I wasn't a fan. Have you seen that? Come on. Gareth, have you seen Werewolves Within? Did you like it?
Yeah, I've seen it twice. Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
You did? Oh, God.
But then I enjoyed what's that recent one?
Just puts me off when they're not scary. Just puts me off.
Totally Killer.
I always find werewolves the most scariest monster, and when they don't make them scary.
Oh yes, I always did, yeah. But that's because I saw American Werewolf far too young. It has one of the worst CGI transformations, but really good practical design. Is that Late Phases? Is it?
There's plenty to choose from when it comes to worst CGI. Like
it looks good when Meryl Hemingway is on screen. Yeah.
She looks like a man with her eyebrows. She looks like a man.
All right, you take care.
It's a weird jump scare in Bad Moon right at the end as well, and like I'm like there for no reason, just for a shock at the end, and it just doesn't work.
Oh, hello. See,
Hey,
enjoy this
football's got
movie.
taste.
Hello. I know he was live at the same time we started, but yeah. So we're dual streaming. So you're on Vass's chat, and then everyone else is on my chat. So
Oh,
that's why
okay. It's on my channel. Wow.
you're not. Where?
Yeah, that one's all right. That one's all right.
Do you know? I don't know. It doesn't ring a bell.
That's a few years back
Yeah,
now.
don't-
Where?
Although, so here we go. Halfway point, we find out: could he be innocent?
You know what? My copy's tracking quite well with this one. For once. For once.
I got more control over it this time. I hear him, Bobby Earl, Bobby Earl. And of course, he's naked. Where was? What did that count? 2013. Werewolf by Night from last year. That
Oh, that was terrible.
marvels.
That was awful.
You didn't like that either, bloody hell.
No, I did not like that one little bit.
Ah.
I was hoping it was going to be good, but it so wasn't.
Oh, AJ Cook from
I'm
Criminal
looking at
Minds is
werewolf
everywhere.
films. I'm looking at werewolf films, and they put sleepwalkers in there.
I don't even know
Actually,
what they
you know,
are,
can I
but they're
just
not
can I
werewolves.
just quickly do something? If Ben's there, I don't know if he's still there, but I'm looking for a movie on behalf of Elwood, and nobody can seem to figure
Not
out
the
what
list
movie
for
it
the
is.
body parts.
Right? Okay. Look, I'm going to explain a scene in a movie, and we need to find out what the movie is because I can't.
Okay,
Nobody seems to
give
know
you
what the
the-
movie is.
Give you the floor.
Right. Okay. Thank you. Okay.
Answers
right.
in the comments.
Okay. So I think the movie's from the mid-80s. It might be a horror. It might be a thriller. Yeah. And there's only two bits he remembers from it. He says there's one scene where there's two people in a lift in an elevator, and one of them's holding a brown paper bag, and the other person in the elevator notices there's a hole in the bag, and there's a dead eye. There's like an eyeball you can see in the bag. So the bag's got a severed head in it. And there's another scene where there's a severed head in a washing machine. I'm trying to figure out what movie that is. Because Elwood was asking this. And I can't seem to find it anywhere. Do you want to hear something super funny? So I asked Bard, Google AI. I asked Google AI. I said to Google AI, can you name the film that contains a scene in an elevator where a person is holding a bag with a human head inside? And this is the answer that Bard gives us. The film scene you are describing is from the 1981 American horror film The Evil Dead, directed by Sam Raimi. In the scene, the character Ash Williams, Bruce Campbell, is trapped in an elevator with the possessed Linda. Linda tries to attack Ash, but he's able to decapitate her with a shovel. Ash then puts Linda's severed head in a paper bag and takes it with him in the elevator. That's what Bard says. That there's
Genius. Yeah, we're
take over the world.
No
I don't think so. So if
See,
anybody knows what movie that is, I'd really like to know. Because he told me about it, and I was like, dude, that sounds so familiar, especially the bit in the elevator with an eyeball coming out like from a rip in the paper bag, brown paper bag. But
are we sure it's not just
it's not chopping more.
The washing machine?
No, it's not the washing machine, and it's not. Somebody said it might be Ghost House from 1988. Now I've seen Ghost House, and I don't think it's that one, but maybe it is. I don't know.
Doesn't ring a bell. Oh yeah, there you go.
I just thought I'd put that out there. Sounds like it could be Toolbox Murders, maybe. Is this the old one?
The old one must be.
Yeah.
I
mean, that does take place in like a high-rise building, doesn't it? It'll have elevators. I don't know.
Could be any Italian horror film, couldn't it?
Yeah. I've never seen the original Toolbox. I've only seen the Toby Hooper one. which stinks. It's so bad. I can't believe Toby Hooper made that movie. It's so. I'm sure I've got it.
Yeah, he made that Crocodile 1 and
I'm
2,
sure
didn't he?
I've got it.
Yeah, see, Ramon says washing machine murders. The washing machine.
Oh, there it is. There.
Although there's been a
It's gonna
few.
fall.
Isn't there a Halloween film with a head in a washing machine?
This film is rotten. Absolutely rotten.
The remake.
Yeah, it's one of the worst movies I've ever seen my whole life.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
so
he's
bad.
Two
It looks like it
discs
was
best
like,
edition.
it looked like a homemade movie. And Toby Hooper, Salem's Lot guy made this.
Oh,
Chainsaw
yes,
Massacre
that's
guy made this
a good
movie.
point.
I can't believe it.
Yeah, he's not done 100% great stuff.
And they got a two disc special edition. Can you believe it? I don't know.
Oh, is Sherry Moon Zombie in that?
Yes, it is. That's when I knew something was gonna go downhill when I saw Sherry Moon Zombie in that movie. I was like, oh no. No.
Oh, here we go. So we got
That's the one, mate. Best scene in the movie. Best scene in the movie.
Ed. What's his name?
Ed O'Neill. Ed Harris. Ed Harris. Ed
O'Neill.
O'Neill.
Ed O'Neill. Ed O'Neill. It's not Ed O'Neill.
Yeah. Someone suggested that, but I don't remember an elevator scene in My Bloody Valentine.
Well, it's
I don't remember.
Yeah, there won't be.
That's like a shaft, isn't it?
Shaft elevator, but
yeah. But no, I mean, why would somebody have a pit of bag? Isn't he though? He
is hit and miss because it's crocodiles.
I think something happened when he joined Canon. When he started making Canon movies, it drove him crazy, and then he started making those movies, and then he's just went downhill. I'm afraid. God love him.
Oh yeah, when you see what Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Poltergeist, and bloody what's that one we said? Salem's Lot.
Oh, Salem's Lot, of course.
Because and then Invaders by Mars remake, which
I prefer the original. I thought the original was better.
Yeah.
House of Lost Souls. Let me write that down, dude. Check that out. Toolbox Murders, and I want to find these movies.
What did Toby Hooper do?
I remember when we were doing the best year in horror. There was a year when I was looking at the Toolbox Murders was in that year, and for the life of me, I could not find the original movie, the Toolbox Murders. But maybe I can
if you
find
look at Toby Hooper's work,
Toolbox.
The Mangler from '95 might be the last good film.
Gareth, what did you just say? Mangler's a good film. Is that what you just said?
I did. I said last good film.
You are nuts, mate. You are absolutely nuts.
See,
take that back.
And then spontaneous.
Next thing we'll be saying, bloody Sleepwalkers is a good film.
I used to like that. He did do an episode of The Equalizer, though.
House of Lost Souls.
Oh, Life Force. Of course, he did.
1989.
And Venom.
The thing is, I mean, I recognize the scene, but I've not seen those movies unless I watched it on TV and didn't know what I was watching. But when he explained it to us, it's so familiar to me, especially.
It's not.
I'm sure I've seen it, but I've not seen those movies. Yeah,
it is pretty awful. Yeah, I didn't enjoy it. Oh,
yeah. His kind of movies have a weird look to them that I don't know. They just kind of put me off. Toolbox movies.
It's Chainsaw Massacre 2. I never used to like that, but I have grown to love that one.
Have you? You know, it's weird. I was just saying yesterday. Because we were talking about our scary movie experiences, and I mentioned Salem's Lot, and we were talking about Poltergeist, and then we were talking about Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. And I was saying, like, the first time I ever saw it was on like a copy video, like a bootleg. It was such a bad copy. I really couldn't make out what was happening. So I must have watched it 3-4 times, like since then. This is like talking 90s or something, early 90s. And for the life of me, I just can't get my head around that movie. Like, it's got some really good moments in it, but the movie just doesn't flow very well for me. It's just a bit too different.
Oh, there you go. More
really, it's the same guy who did. Oh, is that right?
He's got a washing machine.
He was on last night. He probably, he might have suggested that movie anyway. Yeah, we'll see.
We get the old people in a room together, face to face. I don't know what his hairstyle is.
Harris is so good, man. Honestly, what's he doing? He's like never seen like such a good scene. It's like mesmerized by him.
Yeah, it looks.
I mean, that's like he's so convincing.
Yeah, it's all his mannerisms and everything and stuff.
If I was Ed Harris, you know, all my roles, I would just be shouty like that, and I would get like Oscars and shit all the time because he's like so good at doing that.
They got 18 prisoners handcuffed, shot, locked in 8 by 7 each night. And then, but I feel with a strength that reaches right beyond these bars.
General Shaw.
I am filled with power. I reckon if this movie was a hit, they might have made like a prequel with his story. That would have been good.
Yeah, that would work. Because all this stuff.
Definitely start.
And who caught him and everything.
Mm.
They wouldn't let through in the 80s unless 20 minutes was cut. Yeah. Just kind of gave up on the release.
I was weird, you know. I watched all those 3 movies quite close together: Exodus 3, Silence of the Lambs, and this. And it was like, I always thought Silence of the Lambs was like the worst of the 3 because, like, no, the cell scenes in Silence of the Lambs were the worst. These ones were better than those ones, and I still say that. But Silence of the Lambs is awesome. Like, that's a bad word about that movie. Like,
see,
Hopkins, man, he's good in everything. Absolutely everything.
Yeah, he is.
Apart
from House of Lost Souls. Which one?
House of Lost Souls all set in a hotel. I watched bits of it years ago, but not all. Interesting. Okay, look, we've got 2 people with the same mention, the same movie.
Yeah, but everyone's saying it's. And I said it was an Italian film. It was a TV movie.
But maybe.
Thank you, Roman.
Umberto Lenzi. I mean, just write Umberto Lenzi.
Yeah, unfortunately, we missed my arse to the banjo.
That Ghost House movie. I remember I bought the VHS when I was at uni. I used to go to the car boot sales, like on my days off or whatever, and like on my own, always looking for good videotapes. I remember I bought McBain with Christopher Walken in. Just I wanted something to watch. I'd literally rented everything from the bloody video store I wanted to watch. I was just looking for something different, and I found Ghost House there in a car boot sale, and I bought it. And I took it home. The cover's awesome, like really cool cover. Like a little girl with a little doll and everything. Ghost House, wow. And I started watching the movie, and there's this weird sort of tune that plays all the way through, like a little nursery rhyme sort of tune. But it plays all the way through, man. It's so annoying. Anyway, that's my Ghost House story. I wish I kept that videotape, but I taped over it.
Oh,
like I did everything else.
Like you did with my fucking... my psychic video you sent me.
Yeah, your psychic video. Sorry.
I got boys on the hood, in the hood on it.
I would never tape over them, but I used to even give ones to my mum. You know, my mum used to, back in the 90s, they used to show Bollywood movies in the middle of the night on ITV, and my mum used to tape them, and she kept a collection of all these Bollywood movies that they show on ITV, and I used to give her my tapes. Like when she needed a tape, I would just pick. I thought, I don't like that film, and I'd stick the bit of sellotape over it and say, "There you go, use that tape." And she's recorded over a whole bunch of my movies. But now I wish I hadn't done that. Umberto Lenzi.
Yeah, let's have a look. Kid gets decapitated by a kid washing machine in the movie. Sounds. And the kid needs to collect all the 7 heads to leave the ghost house. Okay.
Oh.
But Michael says he doesn't think there's an elevator scene in that one. So the hotel could have the lift scene. There you go.
Ooh. So
Ghost House
3
possibilities.
possibilities
Yeah,
there.
That's probably why I remember Ghost House more than anything, for the same puppet.
Yeah. There you go.
More. Oh, he's in Lawrence Fishburne's house and he's not happy.
So Lawrence Fishburne's cop character, his daughter was best friends with his murdered girl.
Yeah, so
Which
he
means
should
there's
not
a conflict of interest that he was the one who got the confession from Blair Underwood.
So yeah, it's up and down with his character, isn't it? At the beginning, you hate him, and then start to get to like him when he helps Sean Connery. And then he's getting in his face again.
Yeah, he's really likable when they're looking for the knife. That scene's really good.
Yeah.
I like it when Sean Connery shouts when he's found the knife. He's like, "Yeah!" Like,
yeah. Yeah. Then the animals move, and he says, "Uh-oh."
Yeah. He's like, "Oh, oh." Let's get the hell out of here.
Oh, here you go, straight to the Crocs. Or is it Gators? Which one is it? Gators, isn't it? Now, for some reason, there's a barn owl.
Yeah, I noticed that as well. What's that all about?
I noticed that. I thought, why is there a barn owl? So, yeah, because they like it's in the name suggests it's a barn owl, not a woodlands owl.
Although I'm sure there's different types of owls, dude, isn't there?
It's definitely people have said it's a barn owl.
Definitely a barn owl. Did you like?
Might be in the wrong country.
Look it up in an encyclopedia or something like. There's definitely a barn owl because all owls look pretty samey to me.
Lawrence Fishburne's got a always have a mason jar or something. I think it's iced tea, but oh, hang on, we got another one here. Trauma.
Yeah, it's definitely. Could it be Trauma? Yeah, I mean that the whole storyline with the severed heads and that machine thing in it, but I don't think so.
Good morning, Maps the 80s.
I don't think so.
Thanks for joining us. Yeah, I didn't notice that until I saw the credits just the other day. But yeah, she's very young in this. She's unrecognizable. Because I always thought, what was it? It's not here. Where is it? Eight-Legged Freaks was her first film, but
is she in Eight-Legged Freaks?
Yeah,
right.
So she's the sheriff's daughter in that, I think. Hang on. I was wrong about Warren Beatty.
I guess
I remember her in Ghost World as her big breakthrough part.
Oh, yeah. I like Ghost World. It's quite a good film. But she's like recognizable in that movie, isn't it? Like, I think I recognized like when I saw it, I would recognize her from that film whenever I saw her. But yeah.
Oh, yeah. So her first role was in North with Elijah Wood and Bruce Willis.
All right.
Then this.
Never seen that. I like action Bruce Willis. as you know.
You know one dressed as a pink rabbit, Bruce Willis. There's a massive bomb that film when it came out. She's in Home Alone 3. That was, and The Horse Whisperer. That's the other one.
Climax.
Before she was in Ghost World. Oh, Ghost World was before Eight-Legged Freaks. There we go. Oh, there's always clues around everywhere.
Yeah, man,
yeah,
just saying that Chris Sarandon must have his down.
He's high up in the credits.
Because he's quite high up in the credits as well, isn't he? He's like,
hasn't been
in the top 10 of the credits, and he's only in for like 2 minutes.
Because he's the defense lawyer for the retrial or whatever it is, isn't it? Because that's the point. It all happens very quickly in this, where they find the knife, they get the confession from Ed Harris, and then suddenly he's off and free. But I'm sure there's weeks in between or months.
Yeah, and literally the whole courtroom scene is literally one scene. That's what it's like, very one scene, which you normally never like that in these sorts of movies.
North, south. That's a tree, no. But then that tree could have just moved there in any time the water's up.
The question is, if Blair Underwood is the killer, how does he remember that there was a fallen down tree right in front of the bloody thing?
Yeah, that's the thing I don't get about the tree. I don't know if it's...
Ben.
But yeah, I don't... I know it's part of the passage, but then it's a big coincidence that the road sign's there with the numbers and...
Yeah, isn't it? It like, ties in a bit too perfectly.
Yeah.
Right, it's all very, very convenient. I think movies like this, you should take a face value. You shouldn't like
Yeah, she
interrogate
looks
them
like
too much.
we're an
Yeah.
hour in and the case is solved.
Exactly, yeah. And there's still 40 minutes left to go.
Yeah, he's going to say, how are we going to sort this one out? Touching the knife with no gloves and nothing. Sullivan.
They definitely use real alligators in this movie. Sure. No fake ones.
But a great injustice is about to be undone.
Yeah. Oh, gators. Let's get out of the swamp. Yeah, that's what I thought. How, because it doesn't say how far they drove to find that marker. Could have been 5 feet from the body was found, but I think they would have searched a hole. Rejoice! There you go. Michael knows this from
Choice.
Not just the two of us. A great injustice. We need a Ford Granada. But yes, like most American cars of the 90s, they look alike.
Oh, they do, don't they?
It's like the same story with my cousin Vinny. There's 2 different makes and models of cars, but they look identical. Kate, she
sure.
did.
She did.
And I'm trying to think, did she do anything else? Because she's in Black Rain, Space Camp. I'm trying to think of anything else that she had actually major part in.
I don't suppose she needs to do that much acting when she's married to Steve.
No, I guess she hasn't by the look of it. Let's see if she's done quite a bit of stuff, but nothing I've heard of. Yeah, Black Rain, the Space Camp, Windy City, Dreamscape.
Oh yeah,
Best
Dreamscape.
Defense.
Of course, Dreamscape.
Yeah, that's mostly TV movies by the look of it. Quick and the Dead TV movie, Internal Affairs, all named after other films, but yeah. So I guess with your Mrs. Spielberg. Oh, hang on, I gotta block someone.
Hey, Sunny.
Far less annoying than Temple Doom. I know she screams a lot in that, but it never bothered me. I can see how it is annoying. But that's her character, I guess, I suppose. Yeah, so they got a letter he randomly found in amongst the letters in the prison that he wrote to the victims'
Yeah,
family.
it's all planned. So it's planned a little bit too well, isn't it?
But yeah, there's something you have to hear from, as the parents in the courtroom have to hear it as well, though. Oh, there you go, The Quick and the Dead. So yeah, another Western. I didn't know Sam Elliott and Tom Conti were in it, but yeah. Not the Sam Raimi film.
After that, the
Thank you,
pictures.
Michael.
Quick and the reason we saw that pictures. You didn't?
I never fancied it.
Oh.
It's got young Leonardo.
Back then, I would watch anything that Sam Raimi made. Back then, I would watch anything that he made.
I didn't watch The Gift either. But I did watch. What's it? The Plan. Simple Plan. That's a good one.
Simple Plan, yeah.
Oh, there he is. There's Chris Sarandon. So he's appearing on the stairs. Still has nothing to say. So it must have been a bigger part for him in this.
Yeah, they don't even give him a proper close-up or nothing.
I know he has a bit of a joke scene later on where some woman's flirting with him. That's about it. Oh, he gives her a look that turns into a smile because he goes to thank her. Little does anyone know what the real plan is. Yeah, so there we go. He's out. Well done. Thanks, Fast, for joining me. Justice has been done. Although, I don't know how there's another 30 minutes. Exactly.
For sure.
That's fine. The only thing I can think of there was more court scenes because it was very quick what happened. He read the letter and they said, "Yep, let him out." But yes, Lawrence Fishburne.
Yeah, I'm sure if they made the movie now, the movie will be like 2.5 hours long.
Yeah, but not Tanny Brown. Miss Emily Breach's grandma, whatever it is. What's the body count so far? 0, isn't it?
I think it is, yeah.
Yeah, that's another one I saw. Hope Lang is quite high billed, and she's barely in it too. I think
Who's that?
is she the one? Someone's the mum of the other detective from Florida. But as usual, I've forgotten. But there does seem to be a lot of people in this that have no part. So yeah, this is the only scene Krista Sarandon's actually talking. I think it's this party scene, and then that's the last we see of him. So yeah, this is the final theatrical movie of Hope Lang. Yeah, so she's the real life mother of Chris Murray, who's the detective, the white detective in Florida.
Oh, okay.
She's from Freddy's Revenge and Death Wish. Is that her there with Sean Connery? Must be.
I'm guessing. I don't even recognize her.
Yeah, Kevin McCarthy gets. Is it Kevin McCarthy? Gets a more role than anyone in the film.
Not much more.
But yeah.
Slightly ahead.
So now, part 2 of the plan comes into fruition. Somehow.
So why do you want to kill his parents? I don't quite understand that bit.
Because he's mad.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
He's quite mad. Yeah, I can't. I guess they're the ones that fucked him up. So is that what Blair Underwood's character is doing now? Because the time again is never shown how long the things happen.
When he goes to the house, it looks like they've been dead for ages, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's what I thought. But then he's only just got out. So unless it's because the party looks like it's celebrating straight after coming home from court, but then I don't know if it's because of the glades, the heat. That's what, and the flies and everything makes them look like they've been dead longer.
You know, I don't remember VHS tapes. Did they have subtitles on them? Like
No.
that you could.
Well, they got closed captions.
Okay.
But I've never known how to enable it. I don't know if you need a special machine to enable it. I think.
Oh, okay.
But you get that little CC emblem at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if it's like a hidden track of digital data that only an encoder can display. Yeah, I was going to say, what's the writer also?
So what, you could buy special VCRs that do that function?
Well, I think it was just an adapter or something you could plug in and maybe.
Oh.
I don't know, because I've looked on settings before, but maybe my VHS players are too cheap to have it. Ed
That'd
Harris,
be a nice thing to have on the screen. Although it'd be too small to read anyway, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Luckily. Hang on.
Ed Harris,
Oh,
I think, is quite method. There's behind the scenes footage from The Rock where he's screaming at everyone as Hummel, and they're not even doing the scene.
yeah, he
That makes sense.
said he had some trouble with the way Michael Bay directed, because Michael Bay would direct face distance, this angle, so he got a bit of a rough time with that one. You have to redo everything just for a different angle.
I think a lot of intense actors are like that, aren't they?
Yeah.
When they get in that emotional state, they're just like.
Is it? Because Bonnie Bedelia did Needful Things and Salem Plot, Stephen King, but he's the sheriff, isn't he, in there?
Mm-hmm.
But it's the same sheriff that's in lots of other King adaptations.
Yeah. He's super low key in that one, isn't he, in Needful Things?
Yeah. Oh, here we go. So yeah, he's gone straight to their house. So yeah, it doesn't look like. Ah, there you go. So the writer of this. Oh, he did The Mean Season. That's a good one with Jeff Bridges.
Yeah. Kurt Russell, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, Kurt Russell, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a tiny picture. I just look at the hair. It's 80s.
It's actually not too long ago I watched that. It is a good film, yeah.
That's a good one. Heart's War from 2002 with Bruce Willis. And The Wrong Man from 2011. Those are the ones that have been turned into films.
Never heard of that one.
No. Who's in that? Yeah, that's a. Don't reckon. It seems to be a French film. Yeah. And yeah, so because the radio is still playing as well, so it can't be.
Mm. Is that the theme for this month, Shocktober?
No, that's horrors, but Schlocktober. It's kind of horror.
It's got a couple of jump. This is a jump scare here.
Yeah,
and it just has a couple. Like the first time the alligator pops up, that's a good jump scare.
Yeah, it's a lot of murders.
Ed Harris when he shouts liar. The first time I watched that, I jumped. He goes liar.
So yeah, it's a
Ed Harris
thriller,
scary, dude,
with horror elements. Serial killer thriller. He does do some. Yeah, he's in Creepshow, isn't he? Of course, another Stephen King film. There we go. And then doesn't give Ed Harris what he wants. He shaved his head. What did you see? Wants to hear all the gory details.
I like his accent in this. Don't know what kind of accent it is, but I like it.
Although it's always the deep south accents, isn't it? In these things, it's like him in this. You got the guy in Copycat. Who was that singer in Copycat? General Shah. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be in the same room as him.
Yeah, good thing he's chained in.
Yeah. I'd still be standing next to the open door. Oh, there you go. Big reveal. Harry Connick Jr. Thank you, Bob. Always people there when I'm put me right. Fair play to him. He turned up to do interviews for Creepshow. Most serious actors wash their hands. Ah, there you go. Yeah, once they've.
Nice.
There's so many people don't talk about their horror backgrounds, don't they? How did they smell? Yeah,
I think it's a pretty well respected movie though, Creepshow. You
mean Stephen King's Creepshow?
Ah, He's only 15. He was only 15 when it came out.
Yes, I
I
know.
could have sworn it was 18. Wow. Is Creepshow 2 15 as well?
No, I don't know. I don't know. I can't remember. I would never remember which story is which. Let's have a look.
I think there's 5 stories in Creepshow, isn't there?
Is it? Can't keep up. Because yeah, this is still an 18, but I don't know why. I don't know if it's because of the child murder. I know there's pictures, isn't there? He sees
Yeah,
later
it's not
on.
like it's not very gory or anything, is it? I wonder why.
No,
it hasn't
I know
got
you see
that
the throats
language
cut on
in
the
it.
people, but they're already dead.
Yeah. Is this had a Blu-ray release or anything? Or
I don't know. Hang on. I'm on the Creepshow. Yeah, Creepshow 3, Creepshow 2. Yeah, they're all 15s. It's definitely got an American. Oh, there you go. He is a great singer. I do like Harry Connick Jr. He did try some acting. Oh, he's in Independence Day, isn't he? Was Will Smith.
he is, yeah.
Cause, just cause.
Light fires.
Here's the man from the bayou. Here's the gator man. How did you eat your gator tonight, Al? In the gumbo. I think Creepshow 2 is on 18, the last story where she's annihilating the hitchhiker with the car's pretty off. Yeah.
That is rough.
It's a 15 now. It might have been because there's a lot of films, like some of the Friday the 13th are 15s now.
Are they?
Yeah.
Don't tell me Jason Lives is a 15, is it? Can't
Yeah.
be. Don't say that. It is.
Hang on. I'm a Just Cause. The DVD of Just Cause. Out of print.
Although I think Jason Lives was the first Friday the 13th they ever showed on British television.
That does sound right.
Oh, that was cut.
Press relevance, not search. Bloody hell. Friday. Right, Friday the 13th. The first film is a 15.
The first one's a 15.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I put Friday the 15th. I can't type. Friday. The remake is an 18. The first film's a 15. Manhattan's an 18. New Blood's a 18. Jason Lives is a 15. New Beginning is 18. The final chapter is an 18. Part 3 is a 15. Part 2 is a 15. So yeah.
Crikey.
There's Gaben. Yes, I was trying to think if he was in Memphis Belle. Thank you, Bob. Yes, he is. I saw that in the cinema. Actually, yeah, they just re-rated them.
I'm sure when that first came out on VHS, it was like cut for an 18, and it was cut.
I think there probably are a couple of cuts.
Yeah, now it's
now it's a 15 uncut.
Oh,
ridiculous, isn't it? See, he saw this. Everyone saw this at the cinema. Good for it.
Oh, wow. Nice. Al, you're an old man. You're an old man, Al.
Yeah, we're all old. I was going to say old white men, but then I thought not all of us are old.
I don't think I ever saw Chairs and Dicks Man on TV.
But if the weird thing is that like BBC One would show films like horror films, they'd be cut. Then they'd put them on a BBC Two and have them uncut, like Halloween and all the horror films used to be on late night Friday night or something. But then they'd cut them on the other channel. Very weird. Al's in the house, unfortunately. Hi, Gregor. Thanks for this. He is in the house at the moment. He's probably at work or on his way home.
It used to annoy me that when they used to show movies like during the week or the weekend, but it was like tea time-ish, and they show like a really good movie, but it'd be like the edited for TV version. It's like like Planes, Trains, and Automobiles would be on like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You go, oh great, I'll watch it, and it's cut to ribbons. You're like, oh, what's the point?
because it's only it's only a 15 or R rated because of the 17 F words in it, but otherwise it would be a PG. Now this is another bit where, just because the kid leaves her teddy behind, Sean Connery misses her, so and the killer's up there. Like when she bends down to do the shoelaces, I think it's like something's going to happen. Then it just pops up. No. Then the doors open and it's him. And then we get to the action scene. Gotta have a chase.
Gotta have a car chase in a thriller. It has to be done.
Although Scarlett Johansson looks like she's more laughing at a knife around her throat than crying. Come on, we'll pick up the damn phone. And then cut to throat cut.
Ah, okay. I must have missed that one.
Who was the one
I must have looked the other way.
You said electrocuted.
I'm saying Ed Harris's character is electrocuted, isn't he? So he's dead.
Oh, of course he is, yeah. I was trying to think of someone thrown against a cable or something like that. Or a fuse box like they normally are. Everyone's in a house. But Al's in his mansion. Is what do they call him over there? Really? No, that is Sean Connery driving the car. Stop touching her. Suddenly cares about jurisdiction as well.
You're going the wrong way down the road, mate.
Yeah, he's an English driver. Why are you doing this? He saved your life. Yeah, doesn't make up for what you did to me, does it? Now, does his wife know how badly he was injured?
I don't think so.
It doesn't really come out, does it?
Right?
Yeah, because she makes him grab his crotch and then tells her he's missing some things.
It's a pretty good reason to hold a grudge, like I've got to say.
But wasn't he guilty?
Yeah, though he was. Yeah, he deserved it. Probably the best punishment for him.
Well, trouble is, hang on. That Salem's Lot, is that the VHS you've got behind you, or is that
Sorry?
the Salem's Lot? Is that a VHS?
It is, yeah.
You?
It's the short version.
Oh, mine's upstairs. I think they called it the movie or something, didn't they? And then
I think so, yeah.
And then they re-released it. They re-released the long version.
Yeah, I don't think they've ever released that on like Blu-ray or anything. It's just the full version all the time now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Even when you show it on
go.
TV, they would always show the short version. Whoa, good stunt.
That's it. He's knackered that car. That's not going anywhere. Because when the bridge is like down one end and up one end, and then when he goes to jump it, it's like both up equally.
I'm sure he should. If he put his foot on the accelerator there, he would have got over it. I'm sure he would have.
It's just a rubbish car, no grip. ITV used to show this one, but they cut most of the beating in the opening scene, so it was a bit confusing as to who was the good cop, bad cop. Yeah, ITV were the worst for cutting films. I think Channel 5 were all right, but you couldn't pick up the signal. But ITV's premieres were not worth watching.
Yeah, this feels like an ITV, like the kind of film that ITV would show, like 9 o'clock
Yeah.
to 10 o'clock. Break
Yeah.
for the ITV for the news
Yeah,
at 10,
bloody
and then
news.
the rest of it afterwards.
Oh, so why have they gone back? I can't remember. Is it just?
Yeah, I don't know why he took them there. I mean, that's like
Yeah.
the only place they know to go to is that place. So why would you take them there? It's like
I
if you
know
want
it's
to
got
take
the
them,
hut.
yeah, if you want to get away from them, go somewhere I've not been before. But he goes
Yeah,
to
I
the
don't know.
only place they know where he could possibly go.
Because they lost him. So
Yeah, exactly. So there's actually no point in the car chase whatsoever. They could just say, where would he go? He's
one of
dumb
those
enough to go
things added.
to that same place.
It's for a bit of excitement.
Very strange.
So cut out Chris Sarandon and put the car chase in. You squeeze one off if you have to. I would not want to walk around the Everglades in the dark.
Yeah,
I do like how they got the alligators to have all their the light reflection on their eyes.
yeah, that looks wicked, doesn't it? I've never seen that in any other movie, but it looks
No,
wicked.
I've never seen it in anything else. Just to make it. Yes, there you go. The days when Trevor McDonald, bless him, would interrupt Die Hard for half an hour.
Yeah,
That is very true. Or the edited version of Lethal Weapon, which has the end fight cut out. So where Mr. Joshua just gets arrested and then shot.
yeah. That used to annoy me that when it hit 9 o'clock for BBC and 10 o'clock for ITV, and you used to turn it over, watch something on BBC Two, Channel 4 for half an hour. Then after that finished, you turn it back over, and then they got the regional news, and then the weather. And then
The weather,
well,
yeah.
get
An extra quarter an hour.
the movie on, man. What you do?
Yeah. No one gives a shit about the news. So yeah, so any 90-minute film, you get 45 minutes in the first hour after with all the adverts, then you'd wait 45 minutes, another hour. So then it was bloody midnight just for a film that started at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, and it's probably cut anyway.
Yeah, there it is. That's Lethal Weapon. I'm a real cop. That's a real badge. This is a real firing gun.
That's funny, man.
Oh, 4 nights in a row coming up. I know. Terrible. Technically, it's... Oh, hang on.
How do you organize that, dude? I don't know how you managed to organize that. I've done 2 nights in a row, and my wife was like pissed off with us. Like, oh, you doing another one? Another one? Like, I'm doing 50. I'm like, it's just the second one in 2 nights, and then that's it for a while. And it's like,
you have to time it right. Oh, see, so where is he? And how is he taking down Lawrence Fishburne? Yeah, he jumps out of a tree with a lamp on his head.
yeah, I think we'd have seen that light.
And does he stab or shoot Lawrence Fishburne?
I think he stabbed. Oh no, shoots him. Yeah, there you go, shoots him.
No, just shoot. Oh yeah, because
he's got his gun now, isn't he?
Yeah. And then there we go, curled up. So yeah, he's not a good guy. So, well, history teaches us he was never a good guy in any of this film, even in his first arrest, which he fumbled. But she dropped the case against you. Yeah, so they had held him for 1 night. I have no idea they're going to hurt you. He says, do you want to see what these fuckers did to me? They cut me.
Castrated me.
But then he doesn't show. But you can't show it, of course. They castrated me. Well, he was for kiddie crimes. Yes, Sean should have done the two-finger throat prod he does in Rising Sun. That'll disable him straight away. Or just fight him with his thumbs like he does in the Presidio. Was it the Presidio? I can't remember now. Uh-oh. Now the truth comes out. Do you want to die first or last?
Why is he going to explain absolutely everything of what's happening, what's he going to do, what his plan is?
Yeah, got a monologue so that we know just before he gets killed what's happening. Well, he does say, do you want to die first or last? So he does tell him what's going to happen. But he does have his tape recorder. What about Bobby Earl? He's dead, or didn't have the internet back then.
Oh, my copies crack on with the VCR with your tape.
Okay.
Never happened before. Crack on.
I'm getting good at this. Yeah, it annoyed me when News at 10 would come on for 40 minutes halfway through a film. Die Hard continues after the news. Yeah, Die Hard's not a short film either, unless it's edited for telly. But then, yeah, you're looking at late night. You're a fucking liar.
I can't really see what's happening here.
No, it's
very, very dark, isn't it?
Yeah, Sean Connery stabbing the hell out of him. And then a gator takes him away.
Yeah, that's very satisfying, isn't it? Where he gets taken by the gator at the end. He's already dead.
Yeah.
One last thing that the gators drag him off.
And there we go. Everyone's happy. I think.
Stick him, Sean. Stick him. He's gone.
After all your thing about the death penalty at the beginning, because even the guy at the beginning even says, "Well, what would happen if they did that to your family?" Yeah, get out of the water. Get your ass out of the water, Armstrong. Yeah. There you go. Bump. There's no evidence now. There we go. Everyone's happy. Even the gators. Can't remember the ending. What happens next? But what have I got? Innocent Blood on Wednesday. The Burning on Friday. Hammer horror films. Hammer TV shows on Saturday. Halloween 3 on Sunday. Smut talk about female vampires from the 70s on Monday. Then Jeff's channel on Tuesday for 10 to midnight. And then Elm Street 4 on the Wednesday.
Busy.
Yeah, I might have packed too much in.
I used to love Hammer House Horror, man. That was awesome.
Yeah, it's only 11 episodes. But...
There's a couple of duds in there, but most of them are really, really good, man. I like the Hitchhiker one, the guy with the yellow mac on. That one used to scare the crap out of me.
Yeah, I remember the TV show. It scared the hell out of me. I didn't watch all of it back then. Right, what are they doing? Because surely Lawrence Fishburne's bleeding out, so they've got no mobile phone. Or he does have a car phone in this, doesn't he? There you go. It is weird. The Burning never got a sequel, but it is. Was it written by the Weinsteins?
Was it not directed by Weinstein?
Screenplay by Bob Weinstein. Yeah. Directed by Tony Mayhem, but it was produced by Harvey Weinstein.
First
there
half
we
of
go.
the burning is so slow. It reminds me of Friday the 13th, like the first half.
Well,
Hardly
well,
anything.
it is the time of it. Yeah, see, it was written by Bob. And there we go. That was Just Cause. It's still good if you're watching it like this. But there's there's not much in the credits. Nah, there were some stunt names I think in this I recognized. Where is it? Stunt Spy. So where is it? Kane Hodder was in this, but again I didn't see it. Henry Kingy. Was it the Scorpio from Predator 2 is in this? But I didn't see them again. So I don't know where they were. Oh, but yeah,
No,
Burning does have Rick Wakeman's soundtrack.
Burning.
That's score, I should say. That is another positive. Right, there we go. That was the only interesting thing I found in there. That Jason is in this. Anyway, no Dick Warlock. There's too many Bobs. Oh, look at this. All the way from the Isle of Man.
Late
He's
to the
home.
party, Dave.
Yeah, we're wrapping up.
Gotta be back.
I don't know. I think he was in Dublin last time I saw him, or saw his posts, waiting for 6 hours for the flight to the Isle of Man. Where are you, Dave? So yeah, it mentions Nepal in the credits, but I don't know. That's in Florida,
Nepal?
but yeah. Costumer for Mr. Connery, Hans Strumer. So yeah, Hans again, has a small part in the Rock, and does his costuming in all the films, I think. Can't be bothered. But yeah, there's some of it was filmed in the UK. Oh, he's back home. There you go. Back home and ready for Elm Street 4 on Wednesday. Next Wednesday. A week Wednesday. Can't wait, can he? If you check out his review, he's going to be very excited to do that.
That was good. I enjoyed that. Yes.
Oh, sorry. There's a fly wrangler. I never saw that before. Donovan Smith. No toupee. Yes, that is a good point. It's a low budget film, so he couldn't get a toupee on it.
You know, cool.
Oh, hang on. The music was someone. It is James Newton Howard.
It's a good music in this. Goes well.
A lot of on the soundtrack, but none that you remember. So Florida Gator Jungle, thanks to them. Florida Babcock Company. Miami Beach, Everglades. But yeah, that is pretty much it. So Warner's Brother Video. We win that. So what's Vassy doing next?
I've just got my second part of my Salem's Lots coming up this week sometime,
Yeah.
as soon as I get it edited and I get it through YouTube. You know, I got a copyright on bloody last night's stream. I paid 20 seconds of it's called The March from it's called Army of Darkness. Literally 20 seconds of it, and I got a copyright this morning. It wasn't a strike on the
Did you have to mute?
It's still up there, but they copyrighted like 20 seconds of some music. It wasn't even like it was like 5 seconds of the actual clip, but I put it over some other clips, and I got a copyright for it.
Yeah,
what's going on there? Bloody YouTube, man.
They're really cracking down these days.
Aren't they?
It's just a song. It's not like you're playing the whole thing so people can share it.
Mm-hmm. I'll tell you what, the fair use thing is a bunch of crap. I've
is.
tried putting the fair use stuff on it. It does absolutely nothing. It's a
It
waste of
doesn't.
time.
They don't see that.
Don't even bother putting
I've
fair
never
use on it.
bothered. So.
Yeah.
It just
I
says
thought I'd just try it, and it was like it got blocked even before. Like as soon as it got put up YouTube, it was like straight away blocked. I'm like, did you even read the fair use thing there, dude? It's right there.
Yeah,
Like 6 paragraphs of fair
you're
use.
allowed
and
this
it's like,
much fair use for review or comedy
Ridiculous.
purposes or whatever it is. Yeah, I think they're ridiculous. Right, I'm gonna wish everyone good night, and I shall see you Wednesday, people. Freddy's Revenge.
Thanks, everybody.
We love
Thanks,
Freddy's
Gareth.
Revenge. Thanks for Vass for joining me on his channel. Until
Always
next
a
time,
pleasure.
everyone. Good night, everyone. Or good night.